Number 80 is 3DS Daisy Hills. Okay, if I was keeping better track of this big list of 145 tracks, this probably should have ended up in the OK tier, but it got lucky, I suppose. I'm not going to take anything away from Daisy Hills though, it's a pretty solid track. It's located in this nice peaceful village with a waterfall and lots of little townhouses. The music is upbeat, and while the track itself is mostly forgettable, the environment is great. Number 79 is GBA Lakeside Park. Definitely one of the more challenging tracks in Mario Kart Super Circuit, but a good challenge. There's an erupting volcano in this track, and there's lots of boost pads and such. The music may not be Super Circuit's catchiest tune, but it's still pretty fun to listen to. Also, I like how the sky changes to a darker blue on the second lap. Number 78 is 3DS Mario Circuit. As circuit tracks go, it's pretty darn good. It may share the same music as the dreadful Toad Circuit, but the track itself is quite nice. You get to drive through Peach's castle, there's lots of pink petals that form on the road, and there's even a nice tribute to Mushroom Gorge in the middle of it. Number 77 is GBA Shy Guy Beach. Okay, so I know a lot of you might actually hate this track, but personally I don't find the crabs and the bombs all that annoying. It's actually a quite peaceful track and a nice addition to the Mushroom Cup. Also, Yoshi looks pretty awesome on the course icon, if I might add. Number 76 is Wii U Mario Kart Stadium. What a great way to open a game. Most Mario Karts open with a boring rendition of a Luigi track. Sorry, Luigi. But this game is called Mario Kart after all, so why not make an awesomely decorated Mario Kart Stadium filled with fireworks and a cheering crowd? The music is super upbeat and it does a great job of introducing anti-gravity. The track is very simple as it is the first track in the game, but I still have fun playing it. Number 75 is GBA Cheep Cheep Island. This track is one of the most beautiful environments in Super Circuit as there's a very pretty sunset. On the other hand, the screen-shaking bridge can be quite an annoyance, and as much as it bothers me, it seems to bother other people actually more. Besides that, it's a pretty chill track and it's very similar to Shy Guy Beach, it even has the same music. Number 74 is DS Peach Gardens. How brilliant is it that the chain chomps in this track have item boxes attached to them? I'd say it's pretty brilliant. As the title suggests, this track is a very pretty garden. The music is very peaceful and the track is overall relaxing to play. Just don't accidentally drive into the flowers. Number 73 is N64 Koopa Troopa Beach. In many ways, it is the predecessor to Koopa Cape. The upbeat music even reminds me of Koopa Cape, though it's not quite as good. With its ramps and its tricky shortcut, Koopa Troopa Beach is definitely a memorable track in the Mario Kart series. Number 72 is GCN Mushroom Bridge. Well, if the shortcut in Koopa Troopa Beach is tricky, the shortcut in this track is plain ridiculous. I don't know if I've ever been able to ride on top of the bridge without falling off. The track is kinda tricky, but not too bad, as it is a highway track. The music is super duper catchy, I love it. Number 71 is N64 DK's Jungle Parkway. If there's one thing I love in a Mario Kart track, it's getting launched out of a cannon. And of course this track was in Mario Kart Wii, so there's that. DK's Jungle Parkway has very unique music, it's just sort of this groovy jungle beat. The track has a cool tunnel section towards the end. Number 70 is GBA Bowser Castle 4. They truly saved the best for last in the GBA Bowser Castle quadrilogy. This track is located in this bright red environment. There's plenty of turns, jumps, and some thwomps. It is just about everything you'd want in a Bowser's Castle, including that awesome music. Number 69 is Wii U Animal Crossing. This track definitely is unique in that there's 4 different versions of it. You gotta love how Nintendo put in the effort to make a spring, summer, fall, and winter version. This is off topic, but spring recently started, and where I live in PA, we celebrated with 2 consecutive snow days. Anyway, there's a nice gliding section right in the middle of the track. There's peaceful music, and it's just a really pretty course. Number 68 is Wii Moo Moo Meadows. Okay, I acknowledge that most people wouldn't have this track this high, but let me explain. Despite it being a really simple track, it's super fun. You have to dodge Monty Moles and cows, and while the track looks nowhere near as good as it does in Mario Kart 8, the music is a lot better to jam to if you ask me. Some people like the Mario Kart 8 version better, but to me the Wii version is just more Irish sounding. Number 67 is GBA Snow Land. There's the whole annoying screen shaking thing, and that's why many people probably wouldn't rank this so high. But I think this track is pretty underrated. Much like many other Super Circuit tracks, it's pretty eye-catching and the music is catchy. All in all, just don't run into the snowmen. Number 66 is DSDK Pass. One of my favorite things about this track is the super cheerful music. The track itself is quite fun as well, as it feels like you're driving up a mountain. You gotta dodge those snowballs, and while you're at it, you might as well get that item box with the triple shroom in it. Number 65 is N64 Wario Stadium. It's a classic Mario Kart 64 track, no doubt about it. It has that signature raceway theme, and there's plenty of fun jumps throughout the track. The dirt bike arena theme is quite cool as well. The one gripe I have with this track is that it's long. Number 64 is GCN Dino Dino Jungle. Long before there was the Cascade Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey, Dino Dino Jungle took us back to the past. And I mean way back. To the point where there's dinosaurs that stick their heads out at you. It's definitely a neat track idea, and the music is pretty groovy as well. It happens to be shared with the fan favorite DK Mountain. Number 63 is 3DS Wario Shipyard. There definitely is a lot that goes into this track. There is a water section, considering this track is part of a shipwreck. Interestingly enough, this track is known as Wario Galleon in Europe, and because I'm a stupid American, I had to look up what galleon even meant. It basically means a sailing ship. Anyway, the track design is pretty cool, and the music ain't too bad either. Number 62 is Wii U Dragon Driftway. I really like the theming of this track. It's a bit twisty, but the tribute to Gobblegut is pretty nice. The music and environment have this cool Asian feel to it, for lack of better words. And that statue of Lakitu? Pretty nice. I'm also a big fan of this track starting off in anti-gravity, as it makes pretty good use of it. Number 61 is GCN Mushroom City, aka the track that makes a cameo in Double Dash's Rainbow Road. Mushroom City is another chaotic highway track like Mushroom Bridge, but I like the night theme a little bit more. Once again, the music is incredible. Number 60 is SNES Rainbow Road. Okay, so I feel obligated in a way to give this track a nice ranking. It's the track that started the beautiful tradition of Rainbow Road, and goodness gracious, it's the one track in Super Mario Kart that isn't a clone. It's pretty freaking hard, and those flashing thwomps can be annoying. But the music is the very definition of classic, and it's so much better than the Mario Kart 8 version of the music in my opinion.